All right, so you know how we hear about all these massive data breaches happening all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Like just last month, right?
Yeah.
A huge
All
retailer.
right.
They had like their entire customer database
Yeah.
compromised.
Totally.
And it's because one single employee
Ugh.
clicked a phishing link.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare scenario.
Oh, yeah.
It's becoming so much harder for companies to stay ahead of all these cyber attacks.
It really is.
So many more people working remotely.
Yeah.
So many more devices
Yeah.
connecting to networks.
Mm-hmm.
That's where this whole idea of XDR comes in, right?
Yeah.
Extended detection and response.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to dive into today. What do you think?
It feels like traditional security solutions are just, they're not working as well as they used to.
Not cutting it anymore.
Not cutting it. Too many holes in the walls, so to speak.
Okay, so is XDR patching those holes?
I think so.
How?
Or so. Imagine a security system that doesn't just react to threats, but predicts them, neutralizes them
Oh, wow.
before they can even cause damage.
That sounds great.
That's the promise of XDR, connecting the dots, seeing the bigger picture of what's happening across like your whole digital infrastructure.
Okay, so it's not just reacting
Yeah.
after someone's already inside.
Exactly.
It's proactive.
It's like having a security guard walking around all the time looking
Yeah.
for something suspicious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but how does it actually work? What is it doing?
Okay.
What is this XDR?
Think of it like a central nervous system for an organization's security.
Okay.
It combines all the different security tools that you
Okay.
might have. So like email protection,
Right.
endpoint security,
Guide.
cloud security,
Yeah.
everything.
All into one platform,
Yes.
a unified platform.
Okay. Into a single platform.
And then what?
This allows it to analyze data from all these sources,
Okay.
correlate events,
Right.
identify patterns that might indicate a threat that you might not see otherwise.
So instead of having like a bunch of different
okay.
security cameras all pointing in different directions,
Yeah.
this is giving you a 360-degree view.
Exactly. A single pane of glass.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
But
Yeah.
doesn't that mean that it's dealing with a ton of data?
Oh, absolutely. Massive amounts.
And how does it deal with that?
So XDR platforms are actually designed for this.
Okay.
They use advanced technology
Like what?
like artificial intelligence and behavioral analytics to filter through all that information
Yeah.
and distinguish between real threats and false alarms.
So it's actually helping to reduce that
Yeah.
alert fatigue we hear so much
Image
say.
problem.
Right.
Yeah, security analysts drowning in a sea of notifications.
And a lot of them aren't even real problems.
Exactly. So it's not helpful.
So how is XDR solving that problem?
XDR correlates those events,
Okay.
filters out that noise,
Right.
surfaces only the most critical threats.
So they can focus their time where it matters most.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not just about having a lot of data. It's about
It's about having the right data.
having the right data. Okay.
At the right time.
And how does XDR actually respond to a threat?
Okay. Okay.
So they just send out a notification?
It can. It definitely can.
Or can it take action?
It can also take action.
What kind of action?
It goes beyond detection.
Okay.
A lot of platforms have built-in response capabilities.
Okay.
They can automatically contain a threat,
Okay.
isolate an infected device,
Wow.
even roll back malicious changes. Pretty powerful stuff.
So it's like an automated security team.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What about, you've got these organizations that have already invested in,
Yeah.
CMSR.
Right.
Do they have to replace all that to get XDR?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It can actually work with those existing deployments,
Oh.
like a layer of intelligence on top. So XDR can feed the threat data it's collecting into those platforms, and that provides more context
Okay.
and helps those platforms orchestrate more effective responses.
It's bringing it all together.
Yeah.
So they're all working better.
More cohesive, more collaborative.
Okay, so it's
Not
not
a rip and replace.
it's not a rip and replace.
No.
Okay.
It can integrate.
That's good news for those organizations that are maybe
Yeah.
hesitant to adopt something totally new.
Yeah.
But you mentioned that XDR is evolving.
Oh, yeah.
What's the future hold?
Ooh, lots of potential. One area
Wait.
that's really interesting is this integration of threat intelligence from external sources.
Okay.
So imagine an XDR platform that can connect to global threat databases,
Wow.
community-sourced intelligence.
So it's not just about what's going on inside the organization.
Right.
It's about what's going on in the whole world.
Absolutely.
Proactive security to a whole new level. This is pretty incredible. But, what are the limitations? Is there anything XDR can't do?
That's a good question.
What do we need to be aware of?
I mean, it's super powerful,
Yeah.
but it's not a silver bullet.
Okay.
It relies on getting good data.
Right.
And you still need smart people, skilled security professionals
To make sense of it all.
to interpret the insights,
Right.
to make the right decisions.
So even with XDR, you still need humans in the loop.
Absolutely, 100%. Technology can do a lot,
Yeah.
but it's still people
Okay.
who are going to determine if a security program is successful.
I think that's a great point to end on. XDR is a big step forward for cybersecurity,
It really is.
but it's not replacing human expertise.
Yeah.
It's like a tool that helps us defend against these attacks.
That are getting more and more complex.
And as you said, it's constantly evolving.
It is.
So it'll be fascinating to see what new innovations come out
Yeah.
and how they shape the future of cybersecurity. That's all the time we have for our deep dive today. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.